Today I was crawling out of my homemade bomb shelter and I thought to myself, man, this thing is terrible. I could probably build something way better than this if I tried. And I have just the idea. Today I'm gonna build an underground zombie shelter and then I'm gonna test it out against zombies. But first things first, I gotta dig a pretty massive hole because this thing's gonna be underground. And you guys can see that I picked a spot that has a ton of roots, which isn't ideal. This root is so big. Guys, this hole is either the start of something amazing guys, so right now the mosquitoes are pretty bad and it's pretty annoying. Tomorrow it should be a little colder though, so it shouldn't be as bad tomorrow. I definitely didn't get enough progress done today. I would have loved to do a lot more. I'll be back tomorrow. Good morning. I practically slept out here because I was so excited to get back to digging. Also, I've decided to get rid of this stupid hat because I'm no longer insecure with my terrible haircut. But I guess it's time to get back to digging. So in case you guys forgot what I'm doing, because this is just so random, I'm digging a hole to build a zombie shelter. Digging just takes a while. Okay guys, so I think this hole is starting to get to be about the right size. I think a little more digging and then it'll be pretty good. So many mosquitoes. I think I should be building a mosquito shelter, not a zombie shelter. So digging this massive hole was taking a really long time, so I started horsing around and I don't recommend trying this next thing I start doing at home. Oh my gosh, that worked. We gotta do that again. We gotta run it back. There we go. What can I say, guys? I'm good at digging. Bro, I'm just gonna hurt myself eventually. Oh my gosh. All right, there we go. It's a little better. Okay guys, so I am digging into the night. I think this hole is almost there. Look at my view from the inside. This thing's looking absolutely massive. My only concern is it's gonna fill up with water. I hope it doesn't do that. We'll be back tomorrow to see what happens. All right guys, so it did not fill up with water, which is very good. We need something to like cover this whole surface. So I think I'm gonna go get a pretty big piece of like plywood and then cover it. Also, we need like the roof to be kind of strong. So we're gonna put this piece of wood right here to help support it. So I went and got a piece of wood and then I cut a square hole in it. All right, so I got a hole cut. I know the cuts look terrible and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fit through this hole. I hope I am. All right guys, so this is just the base. Now, I don't know if I need to remind you guys, but I'm 5'3", so fitting inside of here should be pretty easy. This is pretty cool. I mean, it doesn't even feel very small in here. It's like kind of dirty just sitting on clay. There's actually a pretty fair amount of space in here. Like, I was expecting it to be smaller than it is. It's just, this is a little narrow. So we got a lot of cinder blocks. I was gonna use them to modify this entrance. So I just started placing blocks down, hoping it would turn out pretty cool. So I don't really know what purpose these serve. If I built like a little roof going across and like a little trap door, it would be pretty cool as an entrance. Right now, it's not very zombie resistant. This isn't a very good door. It's kind of flimsy, but it's temporary to see what it would look like with one. So that's with the lid on. Again, we're still not safe from zombies, but this is just like a rough cut of what we got. So like I said, this is the worst that it's gonna be in terms of a zombie shelter, because we still got a lot of upgrades to do to it. Dang, why are there so many bugs? We gotta think outside the box if we wanna make this thing pretty cool. So I came back with some ideas as of how to make it a better zombie shelter, but there was a lot of bad news because the previous night it rained a ton. I was just hoping there wasn't too much water on the inside. Well, as you can see, there's quite a bit of water in there. which isn't ideal. I know I always say that, but this literally is not ideal. Should I go swimming? That water is deep. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm playing with my life right now. I don't know if there's snakes in this water. Okay, guys, so I'm playing a pretty risky game. I guess while there's water on the inside, we can get the water out, maybe. But right now, I guess we can focus on the exterior, the outside. I think I will. It's pretty cold. I don't want to get in there. Guys, that was a lot of fun. So I'm going to get to work on the exterior of the zombie shelter because right now it looks terrible. I don't like it at all. Step one, I'm going to cover up most of this plywood. This just help it blend in better. All right, so we got a pretty nice cover on it right here, which is probably about the weakest point of it. I'm a little nervous on it, but it seems to be holding me up all right. My next idea is actually a necessity for zombie shelters. So my next modification requires trees, and a lot more than I anticipated, and you'll see exactly why. So after gathering my first of many trees, I went to go cut it into multiple sticks and sharpen them. And you guys can probably see exactly where this is going. So I sharpened multiple sticks. I got more to sharpen, but let's go see how these look. We're gonna first try out putting some on this left side. So I was using this aluminum pole and this hammer to create a bit of a pilot hole so it'd be easier to stick the wood in. This is the shortest one we got, so we're gonna test it out. That looks pretty cool. One isn't gonna do the trick, so we gotta add some more. Ugh. Now we got a pretty big one to put into the ground. We gotta make sure that one's all the way in. Yeah, that one's in pretty good. This is a good improvement to the zombie shelter. I think we need a lot more for it to be cooler though, because 3 doesn't do the trick. We need like 10 times this amount all the way around. So the next day I tried to sharpen the blade of this machete because we're gonna need a lot of spikes. So I got a ton of sticks to sharpen, and this machete had a terrible handle. My hand was getting all blistered up using it, but I sharpened a ton of sticks, so I guess it was worth the pain. All right, guys, so I got a ton of really sharp sticks. It's time to go stick these into the ground. So guys, things were looking pretty good. I was getting a ton of spikes into the ground, but I was feeling a ton of resistance from my hand. It really hurt to use the hammer because my hand was all blistered up from sharpening the spikes. I still got a lot of sticks to put into the ground, so we're gonna finish that off. But let's be real, nobody really cares about my hand. I think I barely even care about it. Anyway, I also started using my left hand. So, after all this work, it's time for the last spike. Guys, so I really like how it looks right now. I just really hope that I don't end up injuring myself. But you know what? It's not enough. I want more. More spikes. Yeah, this time I'm not carrying them because this load is a lot more than the other one, and it's a lot heavier ones. So guys, currently around the zombie shelter, the amount of spikes, stakes, spears sticking out of the ground is 22. And this is a grand total of 25. So we're about to more than double the amount of spears around this zombie shelter, because it may take a while. It may take like an hour putting all these in the ground. So we're gonna dream speed. Nope, we're not gonna let's not talk about dream. Let's put all these spears in the ground. Guys, this spearhead actually looks pretty cool. I don't know why I really like this one. It looks kind of like an arrowhead. But yeah, I'm gonna go stick it in the ground. All right, guys, we got the final stick to put into the ground. Guys, this is a special moment. Time to stick it in to the ground. Ugh, let me push it in better. Okay guys, so this looks pretty sick. I guess the next thing we need to do is test it out against 100 zombies. So guys, I'm gonna have to pull a few strings, maybe make a few calls, see if I get my hands on 100 zombies so we can test this beast out.
So I called up a very special person. How do I put this? He's basically a talent agency, a CEO, a manager, an influencer. If anyone's getting the 100 zombies, it's him. So I called him.
Hey there. So look, I think I'm gonna need like about 100 zombies. Hello? Well, that didn't work. Becoming a zombie. Becoming a zombie.
Okay, let me explain because there's a lot to unpack here. So basically, when I couldn't get 100 zombies, I asked my friend who's holding the camera if he wanted to be the zombie, and he somehow convinced me to be the zombie and let him be the survivor. So I guess we're testing out the zombie shelter against me as a zombie.
What the heck? Bruh. All right, guys, so I know I look like a terrible zombie. Like, this is the worst zombie outfit ever. And this is ketchup, not blood, as you can see. But we're about to test out the zombie shelter against a zombie. I gotta turn my brain off and become a zombie. And we're gonna stick this guy inside the shelter and see if I can reach him as a zombie. All right, get inside the shelter. All right, guys, so we're gonna test it out against 3 variants of zombies. The first zombie is gonna be the crawler. The second zombie is gonna be the stupid zombie. And the next zombie is gonna be the smarter zombie, like the ones in No, The Walking Dead, those are stupid zombies. It's gonna be like the zombies on Z-Day. Z-Day? I've never seen that. It's gonna be the zombie. What is that movie called? Oh, it's called I'm a Legend, the one with Will Smith. It's gonna be like those smarter zombies. So step 1 is gonna be the crawler. So it's time to start crawling. I gotta turn my brain off though.
I think we all knew what was gonna happen to the crawler. It's gonna get stuck in the sticks pretty fast.
Oh, it impaled me! The crawler made it about right here. I'm stuck in between these sticks. Some of these weren't put in super good. The others were put in very good. It's time for the test against the stupid zombie that can walk. So it's time to turn my brain off.
Hey, stay away! A man has fallen in the river in Lego City.
And now, obviously my method acting isn't very good. I think a normal zombie would just like run straight into those sticks and get impaled. But I didn't actually want to hurt myself, so that's why it looks so goofy.
Yay, he's dead.
All right, guys, so I died as a zombie right here. I got stabbed by this stick.
All right, guys, it's time to test it out against the smart zombie that can walk. I'm gonna turn off my brain, but not all the way.
So guys, I don't know how accurate this was, but the smart zombie was able to recognize that they're really sharp spikes and he got right past them.
Stop! Leave me alone.
Also, if you're wondering what that noise is, my friend was practicing his metal voice. He's starting a band soon. Like I said, I don't really know how accurate this test was, but the smart zombie was able to get in.
All right, guys, so what have we learned in conclusion? I think my main takeaway is that the crawler couldn't get inside. I mean, that's good to know. Also, let me know what I could do with this thing, because I think there's room for improvement. If I want to make another video about it, I totally could. Let me know what I should do with this thing. Yeah, I think that's about it. So this is Not Infernox, over and out.